Right, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Another episode of Bonk today for Sunday. I hope you are enjoying your Sundays as well. And let's talk about what Bonk is doing at the moment because I do have some few comments on it. And first of all, yesterday was another very good appreciation from you guys. Do make sure you're following the channel because I'm going to be doing the bonk updates every single day now, hopefully for the next coming couple of weeks, so that we can cover on what's going on with this coin that has got attention of so many people. So the uptrend is still intact. All right, on a bigger picture, the uptrend is still there. We didn't lose any uptrend. Even if you ended up coming down to 140,000, still you are going to be in an uptrend. Again, the revision is going to be the following: if you end up making some bear crosses, which is the opposite of this bull cross right there, that's when we will start to be negative, and we're going to see how negative it is. Now, BONK is a meme coin of Solana. If we go to Solana, can it actually do what Solana did back in the days? Because when you look at it, and if I zoom out and let's go back to when Solana was pumping, look what happened, right? Very interesting structure going on between BONK and Solana. Now, if I ended up showing you what Solana did right over here, I kind of feel like this is pretty much the uptrend of BONK. I mean, look at this, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up again, coming down. I mean, the candles are very similar. Do you see? I mean, if you look at the size of the candle, there are no many 2 wicks. You don't have too much of wicks and stuff like that. And once again, if I show you the EMAs, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Until you're not having a proper bear cross, you never even had any bear crosses here, because you were able to still move sideways and maintain these EMAs. And then finally, you still kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. And where did the bear cross really happen? Finally, this is where the bear cross happened, and that's when you started to go down for the bear market. Okay, so learn something from Solana, because BONK is a product of Solana. Okay, if you didn't know this, now you know it from this channel, and that's why I do recommend you to follow us. Give us a follow. We're going to give you a nice good content and good information out there. So basically, can BONK still push a Solana? I don't know. Is BONK in, let's say that BONK right now, maybe BONK has just made this move and it's looking for a sideways before a push up, right? Or maybe BONK has made this move until we don't get this move and then finally push up, right? That can also be the case, because there are no bear crosses at the moment. Bear cross is something that has not been formed just yet. Now let's go back to the BONK coin itself, and I'm going to actually check it out. I'm just gonna do the undos here, but yep. So I'm just gonna write it. All right, so on the Mexi exchange here, I'm not going to use the Binance chart because it's a little bit new right now, and I want to show you the lower time frames on the 15 minutes. Yesterday I talked about a symmetrical triangle, and that symmetrical triangle unfortunately has broken to the downside, so you may want to be very careful here. So I'm going to show you this pattern that has been lost, and that is right over here. All right, so we may see a small temporary push up for BONK, which is maybe up to 244,000, and if you do cross it, that's really good, of course, but you have to be careful, because yesterday I told you this is going to be your symmetrical triangle. You have this lower support line and this upper resistance line right there, and you can see that the break really went down, very clear break. On the perfect world, and what you should be doing after breaking to the downside, number one is going up for the retest. So we might see a retest up to 240,000 and then push down, and this is going to be a technical target for BONK. You take it from there to there in the future. You take the retest, which is nearly 150,000. Let's just place a blue line right there. Okay, invalidation happens if BONK really crosses 260,000. So if you ever see BONK coming up to 260,000, right, this target is pretty much terminated, because now you're going to be above the symmetrical triangle and you invalidate. So do wait for the retest, right? wait for that retest. Now it may not happen, sometimes they don't happen, sometimes they may just drop down, but if it happens, this is where you'll get your answer. If you get rejected here, that's it, a straight push to the downside. And it can happen. The coin is pretty much pumped, people are so bullish right now. But keep in mind, when you go down to 150,000, when you go down there on the daily, that's your first EMA retest. Okay, so going down isn't really bad, right? It doesn't make a bear cross, even though this is a very big drop. We're talking about 27% drop, right? But the thing is that it actually could be healthy to come down here, and you can see you're still touching the 10 and possibly the 20 and still go back up like this, which is still not bad. The uptrend still remains there. And that's it for this bonk update. I'm going to see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.